Hey, everybody, welcome to the AAA episode number 651. How to turn a mission into a crusade. Reading my own titles has got me backwards. Because things are a little screwy starting today, as you guys have been talking about in chat. Things are a little rough. And yeah, news spread fast. Everybody's plugged in. But before we get into all that, Sinatra and Drunkle are both here. We're all here on time, so that's a good thing.
On time.
On time, so to speak. And you guys are on, well, Drunkle wasn't on time, but close enough because I wasn't. So, yes, everyone's on time, you know? That's... But yeah, so, okay, well, let's go in order of geography. Sinatra, how you doing?
Hello, I'm all right. How you doing?
Oh, you know, I got a list of things to do today as long as my arm. I'm trying to, keep ahead and doing everything and whatnot. How's the Drunkle? How are you? Geometrically. I keep wanting to say geographically next. Drunkle, how are you doing?
Yeah. Geometrically, I'm very much straight.
Supposedly.
I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Let's do it.
Well, okay, first things first, just let's, because at some point we're gonna, let's go to the news, and not the news that we're gonna talk about in a second, but like other news, unless you want to talk about this for the whole show. So it's gonna have to be like, I just dragged like the most asinine, puerile, off-topic thing to be the first news story, because we're gonna have to switch gears so hard and we're gonna break teeth off that gear. Do you know what I mean? Like at some point it's gonna happen, right? Yeah. So it's like everything's gonna seem petty and selfish and minimal and puerile by comparison. So I just dragged the most puerile story I had. It just, let's go with that.
I disagree. I think when you've got like a major event has just happened, everyone everywhere on the internet is talking about it. The AAA meeting isn't necessarily about that. Do you know what I mean? It's like when the Super Bowl's on, but you don't like football. You just want to watch something, anything else. That's the AAA meeting.
Yeah, that's when you record a baseball game. I did that one year, and I made some of my friends, like, they got legitimately angry. It's like, you deliberately recorded a baseball game that you didn't watch so you could watch it while the fucking Super Bowl's on? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Sid.
I love that. That's smart as hell, man.
I was like, I wanted to see this because I'm sorry out there for anybody like the Phillies are my natural enemy as a Nats fan. I can't stand the fucking Phillies. So it was a game that I didn't know the score, and it was Phillies versus Nats, and the Nats won. It was, fuck you guys, man. But to start off with, like, let's sandwich it with puerile pettiness, okay? Yeah, that's right. I got a fez on now. See, it's cute. It matches my smoking jacket. Thank you out there. I can't
bring it back, man.
Yeah,
bring it back the fez.
Yeah, I can't remember who recommended it in chat, but whoever it was, thank you for that. It's a good point. It's like when it brought up, it's like, why don't you have a fez on? That's a good point. Why don't I have a fez on? So now I do. I went and got one, and it matches my smoking jacket. So
if the fez is a hat where I mean, most hats have like a use. To keep the sun out of your eyes, keep the rain out of your eyes, or but the fez, I've never what do you do? What are you for?
Yeah, you smoke. It's just it's like instrumental ambient music. What's it for? There's nothing to sing along with. There isn't exactly a melody, and it's like
music. Yes,
it's for the vibe, and that's justified, and it's fine. Was that you, Hey Camel, who said that? Well, thank you, Hey Camel. I appreciate that. It's like when my I put my smoking jacket on, I get it out of its dry cleaning bag every year, and I break out my hard copy, extra fine copy of the Sherlock Holmes stories, and I read the Blue Carbuncle every Christmas. And yeah, I sit there with my pipe in my smoking jacket and read the Blue Carbuncle. Now, I don't really need to sit there with my pipe and my smoking jacket on, but it just fits the vibe. If I had a fireplace, I would light it.
I listen to The Miracle on 34th Street every year.
Nice.
The original radio production.
Actually, nice. You know what I listen to every year that's like a huge win, and I should post it on my channel even though I don't have the copyright for it? Patrick Stewart reading The Night Before Christmas, and Patrick Stewart reading A Christmas Carol in full. No, nothing. All right. Or did Discord die on us again?
I just didn't have anything to say to that.
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Drunkle gets X amount of sympathy today because fuck, what was up with Monday, man? That sucked balls.
Yeah.
You know, I held it down. It's all good.
Yeah, but still,
That was
still
not
yeah.
ideal.
No, it was.
No, it's not. It's look, it couldn't be helped. It happened halfway through the stream. Sinatra actually, because I mean, Polly. I think you got kicked out long before Sinatra did, because you actually said, "Oh, Discord's playing up. It says I'm not connected, but also I can still hear you."
Yeah, and I thought it was going to be fine, and then the voice went down too, and I was like, "Fuck!"
Yeah, And then I see that you're gone, but also I'm still talking to Sinatra. I was, Polly's not here, but you know, I said, Sinatra, what do you think about this? And it's quiet, and I'm going, oh, fuck off, dickhead! You've done this so many times before, for God's sake. And he never fucking got back to me until people in the chat are saying Discord's down. I'm like, okay, all right, very well, alone then. And it was absolutely fine. I hope it's okay if I give a replay here, because Festonia comes in the chat and says, what, Drunkle's alone?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 5, 6.
This fucking glorious bastard comes in and just throws $150 at me. Sorry about Discord, mate. Throws it in my face. What a legend. So, I mean, the timing was, while annoying for the format of the show, was great for my wallet. So absolutely no worries about Monday, guys. I had a great time.
So on top of all that happening, my internet was going in and out. I sent you the picture. My router was all red. I ended up having to call my ISP. They sent someone out. Apparently, something had chewed through my wires outside.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Animal crime wave. What are we saying that the animal kingdom doesn't want people to hear?
I think we're just talking about the crimes.
It's all the animal crimes, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Sin has moles.
Says Zin has moles. Yeah.
You'd think that you would think that moles are bigger than they actually are, but they're not. And voles are even smaller.
I like a vole.
When I finally
I like the noses.
My friend said, I got voles. And I was like, holy shit, those exist? I'd only ever heard of them, not ever seen one or heard anyone mention
I thought nobody's ever seen them on cartoons.
Thank God it's not consonants.
You've never encountered a consonant?
Oh, Sin. For God's sake, man. Are you proud of that? You want that to be your legacy?
No,
do
you shouldn't. Like,
yes.
it would just...
Like, if someone came up now and shot you in the neck, that'd be the last thing you ever said online.
Oh my God.
You want that to happen? You want that to happen?
Worth it.
Oh. Jealousy or Fez? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And also, hey, Camel, it's funny you'd say that. It's like, those would be nice to listen to on your channel, Polly. You know what else would be nice? More screw tape letters. You know, it's funny. I was talking with, what's her name, just last night about that. Like,
oh, yeah. What's her name?
Kefki.
Oh, yeah. How's she doing?
Kefki, just last night. We watched Friday the 13th Part 4 last night. And I'm not proud of it, but we did.
Look, you did Mean Girls a couple of days before that, so I'm just happy you're watching good films again.
Well, we watched it because it's
good films.
Wanted the flashback to Feldman. What's his name? Corey Feldman. You know, that kills Jason. He's the one who, you know, the 12-year-old Corey Feldman is who took out Jason. Because it's Friday the 13th Part 4, the final chapter. Yeah. There were no more after that.
It was Freddy versus Jason.
Well, there was like 6 films.
There was like 80 million more after that.
There was 6 before Freddy versus Jason. That's just, you know, that's the joke, Drunkle.
Yeah.
Thank
you, Weibo.
Well, you're the one who needed it explained. Polly, you should try doing a recording of the book. You know what I was thinking of doing, Patio Furniture? Was,
And on the 3rd day, God created the Remington bolt-action rifle so that man could fight the dinosaurs and the homosexuals.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Play again. That was great.
Cat's pretty good.
And Drunkle just got busted online laughing at Mean Girls. That's where that's from.
Was no! No!
I know. Man, when that clicked on watching Mean Girls, I was like, no fucking way. That's hilarious.
Oh, God, you got me. I've never seen the film, so I wouldn't know. Oh, I feel so dirty. I feel itchy again.
I had no idea that it was like, I didn't realize that it was a Saturday Night Live movie. Executive produced by Lorne Michaels, all sorts of Saturday Night Live actors in it. I just didn't know that because Mean Girls, what the hell do I know? And yeah, it's got like skit comedy like that throughout it. Like cutaways and shit. I'm like, fuck that. The homosexuals. So that's what I meant by that's my new donation. Thank you for that. It's a little bit saucy for today, but that's okay. Rifles and whatnot. But let me just jump through these really quick. Gamer Valine, thank you very much for the 650.
There's a finger in my food.
I swear that's louder than Monday. I swear.
Gamer Valine, thank you for the 650. Knew you say, go on. And there it is. M4 Sherman, thank you for the $4. Sup all and Brit. This might be a bit of late news. We will get to that in just a second. Yeah, do you want to get into it now?
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. This might be a bit of late news since I joined the stream late, but yes, Charlie Kirk got assassinated today about 5 hours ago. Yes, he did.
And that is what it is. That is
the correct word.
It's an assassination.
Yeah, it is.
I said that in the. Now I'm in the pub, right, and I'm stood at the bar because I was finishing my drink and then I'm going. And the manager comes up to me. He went, "Oh, Millard, your show's going to be on fire tonight." I went, "What? You don't know? Fucking Charlie Kirk just died." I went, "Fuck off. What are you on about? First off, you don't know who Charlie Kirk is." He got fucking shot in the neck during a fucking a show he was doing, and he's just Donald Trump just tweeted that he's dead. He goes, "The chef just showed me the video." And I know the chef. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. So I just fucking what? And we chatted about it for a little bit. I fucking finished my drink. I'm right, I gotta go to work. I fucking ran down the road like holy. I'm checking Reddit as I'm running down the high street because some bad shit's being said on that. Assassination is completely the correct word, Sin. There's no other reason he would have been shot other than it. And it's for political opinions as well. It's not like he's even a politician. He wasn't out there like making changes or anything like that. He would just debate people.
Yeah. And
that was enough for someone to assassinate him. And that's exactly what happened.
Well,
that's
let's
fucked.
Steve Dave have the first fucking off-color joke here. Before the stream even started, you tell him, Steve Dave, thanks for the $4. Unless you bastards want to meet Charlie Kirk, you're going to smash the fucking like button. I couldn't seriously think of anything else, man. This week sucks ass. I wasn't even a fan of him. Fuck. Yeah,
me neither.
You don't.
No, I don't think anyone here was.
Same here. You don't have to be to just like. I mean, look, we got 3 guys, right? I'm not a fan. Sin's not a fan. Drunkle wasn't even sure who he was, and none of us are okay with it. Yeah, that's the correct
I knew him
opinion.
From the memes.
What the fuck?
I knew him from the memes where he had a very small face. I'd never watched any of his videos or anything like that. I just knew he was an outspoken right-wing content creator, should we say?
Yeah, he's just a right-wing. He was one of those college campus kid defeated by facts and logics.
Yeah. And that apparently
every
that's enough.
time I beat someone in a debate, my face gets smaller. One of those cats.
Yeah.
Fucking Ben Shapiro's fucking phoning up his security company right now, going, "Yeah, I'd like to fucking upgrade my package, please."
Yeah, Divine Petrol's has it right that all of the news stories that I've read, I mean, you're going to hear me say that a lot, unfortunately. All of the news stories I've read are all covering it in a very particular way. It's like right-wing violence is the real problem. And that's the way they're all reading. The violence he espoused caught up with him and so on. And it's like, what the fuck are you fucking talking about?
I mean, two things can be true, though. I mean, look, right-wing violence is, it's also bad. Sure, but this is the kind of violence that people have been saying never happens.
Yeah.
And you're like, we've actually got it on video of it happening, guys. Like this is the thing that keeps on happening that you say never fucking happens, and it's frankly it's fucking disgusting. First off, right, because this is someone's father, this is someone's son, this is someone's brother, But immediately the conversation turns it into politics. Like, first off, can we just ask not for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. Anyone who dies is a loss for us as a fucking species, as humanity. Let's just have a day of that, and then we can have the political discussion about it.
Yeah.
Let's
I-
be human for a minute,
did,
you know?
Did you notice like, the T-shirt he's on or he's wearing at the time just says freedom? Oh my God. What the hell? Yeah. So he's just talking into a microphone where people are free to be there or free not to be there, and someone shoots him from 200 yards away.
How bad is that for political discourse as well? Because now, I mean, this guy, for anyone who said like, "Hey, Drunkle face reveal when?" No, I ain't even fucking right wing, mate. Do you know what I mean? But this is why people fucking keep their identities a secret online, because of shit like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't happening.
Sam's in chat. What's up, Sam? And it's like, yeah, it's on video. Him getting shot.
And on the third day, God created the Remington bolt-action rifle so that man could fight the dinosaurs and the homosexuals.
Do you like the banjo in the
Decent
background,
palate
Drunkle?
cleanser. I love the banjo in the background, Polly.
M4 Sherman, thank you for the 650. I agree with a few of his views, like against DEI, but that still does not give the right to fucking kill him over it. And I hate to say it, I hate to say this, because of this, it will be used to push certain laws now. Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will.
Of course it will. Yeah. And this
The
is
very
not-
laws that the left would want to push are the very people that are like, I love on Twitter how "he's dead" in all caps is trending. And it's like, yeah, and everyone,
it's because
everyone who's commenting under that are not the people that like, "He's dead." Don't you realize how serious that is? Like how bad that is? No. The other people are the ones commenting under that particular fucking tag. Fuck.
Well,
I mean,
it's because people want to celebrate it. Sure, okay, this is going to sound crass, but I'm going to power through it.
Go on.
There was really nothing special about Charlie Kirk that hasn't been done a million times before by better people. Milo, Ben Shapiro, et cetera, et cetera.
Stephen
Crowder.
Crowder. I can't remember. I was going to say Colbert, but that's not.
Yeah. There was nothing particularly special about him, which makes it a little crazier that like he was just a guy who would go to campuses and talk about this shit.
Yeah.
Somebody
He wasn't
said that
particular.
somebody said that in chat. It's like he was pretty milquetoast. That's not an unfair description. I don't think that's rude. I think that's not an unfair description. But
No,
it makes
not
it,
at all.
and Sin, I don't think what you're saying is crass. It underscores what the fuck about it. Like yeah. I don't know.
He
was
wasn't
just a
particularly.
dude.
He wasn't particularly good at it. He just did it, and that was enough.
He was just. It's not like he was behind any government initiatives or like spearheading campaigns or anything like that. It was just content of him debating.
Carol Soldier, thanks for the $2.
And that's enough, apparently, for you to get fucking murdered.
Yeah, it is. Sure, it is. In
What the
an
fuck?
environment where you got Hassan Pikers, because he's somebody going around repeating over and over again, somebody's got to do it. You know how that's trending online, right? Somebody's got to do it. And they're not talking about him. They're talking about Trump because they're sick bastards.
Yeah, they are.
And it's so,
They are.
and he at live debates is saying somebody's got to do it, and everybody starts cheering for him. And that's a Blue Sky thing, Reddit thing, repeating that over and over again. Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it. And it's like, yeah, and you guys are. I've already seen the word stochastic applied to him and what he brought around on him as if it's their bad misunderstanding of karma that's afoot here. And it's like, no, you guys misunderstand that. You're the one espousing the environment, pushing wackos to do this kind of
There's
shit.
a finger in my food.
Carol Soldier, thanks for the $2. Prayers for Kirk's family. He leaves behind 2 daughters, and yet there are people
Oh,
taking joy in his death. The left is pathetic. Yeah, the amount of times that Trump's the 2 assassination attempts on him have come up where they're like, we got shot in the ear or whatever. And it's like, nearly got shot in the head, I think is the way you want to say that. Because that's...
Yeah. But then there's also people who are saying, oh, he paid the guy to shoot him in the ear as well. Like, are you listening to yourself? I miss when fucking the right wingers were the crazy conspiracy theorists.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
When did that change over? 2 daughters, but like this is someone's father.
Yeah.
And
as I
the thing,
understand
the
it,
thing
though, I
is that there's
haven't
a
read that
staunch difference between the right and the left on this. Sorry, Polly. It is that I have never, and I actually mean never, seen the right wing celebrating when someone who they decide is, a political opponent gets either killed or dies. I have never seen people online on the right wing doing that. I've seen the people on the left wing do it. So because they're fucking bloody, they're foaming at the mouth for this shit to happen.
I have
When
seen
it does, they're all up in armor. I've never seen it.
I've seen
And
the
look,
authentic
I've got-
wackos on the right celebrate it, but not with the breadth of the left, and defended by media figures who are either saying, well, it's understandable where they're coming from. The foaming at the mouth comment. Yeah, that they,
Yeah.
they are. I mean,
You see
how
the
many
sheer
years have you
numbers.
spent now talking about this and raising it up to that point? Somebody I heard online cracked a joke just today about Trump getting shot dead, and he thought he was funny. And this is somebody who's it's movie review content. I don't even want to repeat who it was. And in an empty room by myself, I said, "Oh, dude, shut the fuck up!" Like that was the reaction I had.
Yeah, I do
Like,
that all the time, man. All the time.
you know what?
Yeah.
It was just like, man, this is movie review channel. What the fuck are you doing? Nobody wants to hear this from you. Shut up. Like what? But that's where the foaming at the mouth comment comes from.
Yeah.
The amount of time, like Ezra Klein's YouTube video from 3 days ago is like, we need to stop normalizing Trump. Oh, that's a fresh opinion, Ezra Klein. Real
Yeah, I
hot
haven't heard
take.
that one before.
You know what I mean? It's like, people will have their title for the video. We need to stop normalizing this. And then they will have text in the thumbnail to add a second title, right? And it's, this is not normal. Oh, shut up, man. Like that's how you get people thinking, oh, I need to bring down this psychopath. I need to bring down this far right tyrant, et cetera, et cetera. Hold on, let me read these before they
for
get
the
much older.
crime of speaking. Now, look, if I had to pick any person online who I have an unparalleled hatred for, it's Lindsay Amer of Queer Kid stuff, right? I don't want to say
Okay, yeah.
unwarranted because you've seen the shit she does. It's fucking wrong. But all she is doing is talking. So, like, if it turned out, like, I've got Lindsay Amer fucking has a video come out saying, I've got vagina cancer or whatever, I'd be like, dude, that is shit. That fucking sucks. I'm really sorry that happens to absolutely anyone. If someone fucking shot Lindsay Amer in the head, I'd be like, dude, that is fucked up. Because that's what
Yeah,
this
that's
is.
wrong.
It's
Yeah.
fucked up. All the guy, he's just a dude. He was
Yeah.
just talking. He didn't go out and try to burn people's houses down or anything. And you got the word normalize there, Paul. I mean, I would like to denormalize the word normalize. That pisses me. This weird eyes normalize again. This is going to be, we're going to see a lot more of this, I think, as well. Because now, shooting your political opponents in the fucking face and making a statement doing it while they're doing something live as well is going to become a lot more prominent, I think. And now, Sin, do you remember fucking 8 years ago, we made a bet for $1,000 that America wouldn't go into a civil war for 10 years? I'm not feeling so good about that bet now. It's year 8. I almost made
Yeah.
it.
What? No, it was 2019.
I don't believe that.
Let me get to these before they get much older. CTP, thanks for the $3. I personally thought Charlie Kirk was too corpo for my taste. Does not change the fact that we need to start jailing communists into the most remote and blackest of black sites. Damn.
He was the face of PragerU, wasn't he?
Charlie Kirk was
I think for
associated
a
with
minute,
PragerU. Yeah.
He was associated with
He was
that,
associated with every conservative, like Turning Point, the group he co-founded, really. He was, if there's one thing Charlie Kirk was actually excelling at and really good at, was developing and collecting funding. He was actually highly skilled at that. He was able to convince people that are extremely moneyed to, I can run an organization that will promote conservatism on college campuses, and God knows we need it. And he was able to pitch that so well that Turning Point was huge. And so, yeah, he's the co-founder in the sense that he was able to, great networker, facilitator, I think some people would describe him as.
Right.
Activist, I would say facilitator, because like you guys said, not the best speaker in the world, but he certainly had his positions and opinions, and he was able to facilitate people who could talk it well, organize stuff extremely well, and funding sources extremely well. That's where he was, yeah.
Well, I mean, as I say, I think we're going to see, because this is. It's not the first attempt, but it's the first successful attempt. Counting like Trump getting shot in the ear.
Yeah. I can't
what
wait
I
to
fear
hear the
more
true
than anything
wingnut
here.
comments off of this. See, this is the way we need to be. Like, I've heard people talking like that. Is that we are in the center of it all. Where it's not like we're far away from the policymakers, where things over in other countries that don't involve us are being decided, and we need to take action here. And it's like, you need to shut up. Like, this is, you are promoting things where the old 80s action movie line, your butt's writing checks your ass can't, your mind can't cash. Like, what are you doing?
Your mouth is writing checks your ass can't cash.
Yeah. Even in the middle of me saying it, I flash back to Top Gun, where it's
my
like, your ass is writing checks your body can't cash. And that one makes even, like, yours works the best.
I don't think because no one's writing a check with their mouth. Maybe
but
someone with no
they're
arm.
talking shit that they can't actually handle in the real world.
They can't back it up.
Yeah.
What I'm more fearful of here, though, is the pushback, because that is, if we look at it as a left versus right or a blue versus red thing, then I mean, look, if there's any fucking mental people listening right now, don't go out and shoot your local. Don't go out shooting.
Don't shoot people.
I think
don't don't shoot it. Yeah, solid. Yeah, fair.
M4 Sherman sums up the best here. Like, thank you for the $4. He says the laws that I'm talking about are not gun control, but laws for online censorship, and to make it a crime to say certain views that the government do not agree with. Yeah, the laws that'll end up getting passed and the kind of censorship that will happen will not be. It's like, it's online extremism, and you know exactly the kind of extremism that they'll end up going after. The extremism that's extremely away from their view. Yeah. It won't be. You don't want to give the government power to make decisions on things like that. And it's like, well, we need to allow the government to have more power to censor things online. And we know exactly the kind of stuff that they're going to go after. It won't be.
Well, Polly, there's 100% going to be fallout from this regarding things that you can say online, and indeed gun laws. Because of this.
I've already seen the statements in and around gun laws where it's like, oh, the right really loves their guns. How do you feel about it now? And it's like, man, you just suck.
Still do.
Holy shit. It just, I feel exactly the same. What are you talking about?
This is the linchpin. This is the keystone. Like, this is today, this is a moment in history when things are going to, there's going to be some drastic changes after this. This is like the online equivalent of the assassination of Franz Ferdinand.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Did I go a bit too far with that one? All right.
So.
I don't see this sparking World War 1.3, but
so I said the online equivalent of it, but this is certainly going to be, a catalyst for things to come. Things that happen from now on in the future, be it a couple of weeks, couple of months, couple of years, will be because of what happened today. So, hey, guys, living through fucking big moments in history. Do you know what I mean? You can say to your grandkids, when they said, where were you when Charlie Kirk was shot? You can say, yeah, I was on Reddit.
On the AAA meeting.
I was on the AAA meeting, the best goddamn meeting online. And they go, I know, Granddad, it's already up in the online Hall of Fame. Shame what happened to Sinatra. And boy, with Polly, what drugs can do to a man.
I want to show you guys something here.
Right.
So
I thought he was going to try to rebuke that, maybe.
So just like the live updates, right? And it's like I'm here at AP because they're considered the gold standard of journalism around the world. Where if you are a local newspaper and you don't have journalists in Utah, you don't have them in Washington D.C. and so on, you go to AP. This is one of the standard news sources to pull your stuff from. And they also set the standards for the way that you talk, where will pronouns be used? How do we refer to things? Does black need to be spelled with a capital B? All of those little details that we bitch about that seem that seem
Well, I mean,
Damn it, Cult of Krill. How are you going to make me laugh in the middle of what I'm saying?
Fucking tension breaking bastard over there.
I'm trying to make this serious point about how fucked up the AP propagandists are. It is bong da bong dong bong. Cult of Krill, thanks for the $6. No conservative should ever hold an outdoor event going into the future. Yeah, at the very least, if you see, okay, this picture actually, I mean, I hear your point, and security will be different. Oh shit, you guys can't quite see it, so let me just drag
Can we
this
see
over
it,
a little
please?
bit. Oh yeah, totally. I forgot you guys are not looking at my screen.
I mean, because we don't know. The person that they caught apparently wasn't the shooter as well, so the guy is very much still at large.
Yes, he is.
But I think we can probably agree that this is someone who is on the extreme opposite of Charlie Kirk's views.
Yeah, I don't think it's somebody who
And-
didn't know what they were doing. No.
Yeah. But then also now you've got the left are getting what they want through an atmosphere of fear. Is that what you guys?
do this.
I feel so bad with all the jokes and shit. I wanted to cheer the father on, like, yeah, father, do it. And it's like, wait, this is wrong, man. We're talking about a man's life here. It's not.
Yeah.
I seem to be reminded of a group that used to exist. They kind of worked in tandem with Antifa. They were called BAM, By Any Means Necessary.
Yeah.
I remember them. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to say yes. They are perfectly fine with achieving it through fear. They don't really care. It's the ends justify the means.
But then this is where it's like fucking everyone on the left should be angry about this as well, because you go, oh, fucking use my pronouns or someone might shoot you. That's what you're creating right now.
So what I want to
You're
show you
ruling through
guys is that,
fear.
like, look at his security standing right here. This guy this, by the way, I didn't have a link to the actual shooting. Sin sent me one. I've seen it now. Yeah, this is moments before he shot, or this is the exact positioning, I should say. Fair enough, Sin?
Really?
Like the spots.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is so I don't know if this is literally moments or maybe 20 minutes before, but this is the exact positioning, the pavilion he's in, where he's sitting. His security's right here. This guy's not at ill attention. This guy's ready. If someone makes a run or somebody, you know what I mean? He's got security up in the front. You can see them around the barricade when you see the wider shots. What's he going to do? The shot came in from 200 yards away. So, like,
There's nothing you can do.
yeah, like I don't really, like, this guy's he's focused, and his security around here in case somebody takes a shot from close up or decides to take a run at Kirk, they're ready. But that far away, what are you going to do? But like Cult of Krill saying, and that's what made me think of this, is it's like, they're not going to do outside events anymore, or anywhere where you have a somewhere over 25-yard line of sight in on your principal. Now, going forward, that's going to be basic security. Is it, yeah, you can see them, but only if you're down and under Coliseum seating style would you ever be able to see the person, because long lines of sight are simply not secure. And like, that's fucking
it just
right.
can't do it anymore.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I think Cult Girl's right about that, and that fucking sucks.
I mean,
man.
that's the changes that are going to come because of this. This is a historic day, right here.
Yeah. CTP, thanks for the $3.
Regardless of how you feel about Charlie Kirk, mate, it's fucked. It's fucked.
Yeah. CTP, thanks for the $3. The more the liberal and Marxist cheer this act of terrorism, the fewer rights and considerations they deserve. Well, it is the threat of violence or the act of violence against a civilian target to promote political change. So yes, terrorism.
It's terrorism. I
Yeah,
agree.
If you go with the definition I
By
just rattled
definition.
off, then yep, absolutely.
You're gonna have fucking Stephen Crowder doing his Change My Mind videos in the fucking Pope Mobile now.
Right? You tell him, Steve Dave, thanks for the 1075. I'm in a circle dominated by leftists, and I'm proud of the few that are denouncing this action against the political rival. Wish me luck, guys. I'm gonna have to wear a bulletproof vest to cons now. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Well, that's because that
Ugly.
means that you've
Fucking
surrounded
ugly.
yourself with good people, mate. You know, like regardless of political views, everyone can get along anyway because life isn't politics.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like regardless of his views, that was a human life, and this person who did this piece of shit who did this, is saying your life is worth less because of the views that you hold.
Yeah.
Which is, and I don't care if you're right or left, that is wrong.
Even Sam Hyde tweeted out, he's like, "Oh, I hope you guys bought a gun."
Yeah. Well,
It's fucked up.
the
It's
thing that
fucked up.
I have
We
heard,
need stronger words
I
for
have heard
describing
somebody
how
already
fucked up
say,
this
and
is.
over already in chat is somebody pointing out, yeah, only in auditoriums. Yeah, only a place where you can do security searches before people come in. Line of
I
sight, but
can't
I mean,
honestly.
like line of sight, like out doing like public events, but it makes it that much harder to do on campus events like he did. It's,
Oh yeah, that I think that's a thing of the past.
like I think of Crockett, like Representative Crockett from Texas, talking about like it's just like violence from the left and pointing it out. And it's like, look how many times it's happened, and look at this one. I can't wait to hear her shoot her fucking mouth off again, and everyone's going to give her the attention instead of ignoring the look at me person that she really is. She goes, look, honey, baby, sweetie, honey bear, let me explain it to you. You have the KKK. Okay, you've got the Proud Boys, and she lists off all these people. It's like, what and what violence did they actually commit? Like the KKK. Wait a minute, those were Democrats.
Well,
you
they did a
stupid
bit.
bitch. Like, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking about? They were literally part of the party that you're part of. What the fuck are you talking about? It doesn't matter. It's like even when the violence is clearly coming from one side, you have a guy who shows up to kill a Supreme Court judge. Let's pretend that didn't happen. President tries to get assassinated twice. Let's pretend that, oh, those were staged events. You guys just lie so much. You absolutely fucking believe it, don't you?
Well, they're gonna muddy the waters as much as they can, because this is what, you know. Again, this is something that never happens, which has happened again. They're gonna muddy the waters, and they're gonna go, but what about? But what about? Well, what about? And end of the day, mate, I don't give a fuck. Right wing violence, left wing violence. Just fucking stop it. Just stop it. It's fucked
Yeah.
up.
Until we can figure out a way to stop killing each other, nothing is going to change.
I mean, this is Sam says. I recommend fucking abhorrent. I don't think. I don't think. Damn it! It was Sherman again. As well. He knows what he's doing.
Yes, it was.
He knows what he's doing.
But it was Cult of Krill last time. You wanted.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he wanted a piece of that action though, and he got it. And for Sherman, thanks for the $6. I hate to say this, but you guys, I hate to say this to you guys, but the more theses. Oh, but the
This
more
is?
the more this is that what that was? The more this is fucking
I don't know.
retards. Commies cheer and say this is a good
These?
thing. Oh, these, yeah. It's just an E on the end, and I'm overreading it. I hate to say this, but the more these fucking retards, commies cheer and say this is a good thing, well, the media doesn't say it's a bad thing, the other side will do something like this. Okay, you know what? I 100% agree. I hear what you're saying as long as we're killing each other. You will always have the far fringe wingnuts. And it's the encouragement and the environment of it that makes it permissive of it. Why is it okay to shoot someone like Charlie Kirk, who was like a milquetoast, middle of the road speaker who spoke on on college campuses? Because he's promoting far right extremism and normalizing violence. So let's kill him.
Yeah.
All right, well then, watch out, Lindsay Gamer, I guess. God damn it!
It's CTP's in it now. CTP, thanks for the $6. Nothing drives me more fucking mad but the most sides fallacy, because it's used to excuse every act of leftist terrorism. No, the left are the terrorists and should be treated as such. Yeah, I mean, hey, you guys are all worried about like things like January 6th, and you like history and you like talking about unprecedented and historic. Well, the Capitol building's been bombed a number of times, and 5 out of 6 times it's been far leftists. So shut the fuck up. January 6th, my ass. How many of them had bombs? Like I said, 5 out of 6 times the Capitol's been bombed. It's been leftists, so go fuck yourselves with that bullshit. If we actually have, they talk about like the right in the media and the right on social media. Oh my God. Guys, you absolutely dominate the narrative. That's why nobody knows little things like what I just said. Well, not nobody, but it's not common knowledge. People talk about J6, like repeat it until it becomes a meme and an easily hashtagable tag. You know, fuck off. Talk about promotion of a fucking narrative. And the narrative is getting shaped. As you look down the side here, let's talk about like the AP and where everyone's pulling their stories from. So what's the story about? Supporters gather at Kirk's Turning Point headquarters to pay their respects. Former President Obama condemns Kirk's killer as despicable. Oh, so the leftists are the good ones. What the video showed, a single shot, gasps and screams. Shooting of conservative activists casts a spotlight on Utah's largest public university. American flags are lowered at the White House because apparently they're the only ones who are worried. Kirk billed his college swing the American Comeback Tour. After Kirk's killing at Utah University, the campus is evacuated. Kirk's killing followed the political violence elsewhere around the country this year. This is only in 47 minutes, guys. How many things are about left behind 2 children? Public speaker. Want to see what CNN's saying about it?
Do you know what that don't know it? That don't. 'Cause when you're talking about serious shit and that pops up, that is like the donation equivalent of.
And for Sherman, thanks for the $6. AKA, I'm talking about the extremists on the right see all of this coming from the left and media. They might just say, fuck it. The left does this all the time. Now it's our time. Yeah, that's accelerationism
really
at its
truly,
worst.
I hope not.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm
Agreed.
worried
Because
about
not only does it not fix any of the issues, but it's going to fall significantly harder
Yeah,
on the right than it does the left.
Yeah,
Because
going and
again,
shooting
like I've
some
been saying
left-wing activists won't even achieve. Oh, we'll stifle their narrative. No, it won't. Are you insane? No, it won't. So don't do it.
I've been saying for like 6 years, it's the 2 separate justice systems. It's just going to be significantly worse.
Yeah. And I mean, people will die.
You're not getting cashless bail. You're not getting Reddit praising you. That's not going to happen for you.
Man, Steve Dave's all over the place with the worst takes possible. Like the saucy ill-timed takes. You notice it, Steve Dave. Thanks for the $2. On a comedic note, you guys should do a stream whenever someone notable dies. The donations are really coming in. So, Jackbox stream late tonight, guys. I got bills to pay. Holy shit, dude.
Quiplash should be on fire, man. Holy shit.
I don't even want to talk about the Bills. I'm in fucking rough shape over here. I'm so mad my internet went down Monday. I could have used that money.
Do you know how? You know the ride at the state fair, like the boat that goes up and down, or the swing ride that, like any ride that throws you straight at the ground and then swoops away before you, so you get that feeling in the pit of your stomach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the feeling that I had when I'm talking to my insurance provider, and it's like, what's the name of the prescription? Blah 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 blah. Well, what's its like serial number for the prescription? And I rattle off the number, and they go, yeah, that's not covered. Yeah. Well, this is the one recommended by my neurologist. And it's like, yeah, you don't think I called my neurologist back and said, is there a generic version of the drug you named? You know what I mean? He's like, that
9 times out of 10, if you just pay out of pocket for some of these prescriptions, it's going to be like 10 times cheaper than if you go through your insurance company.
Maybe that is true. And that would be interesting to see, but not in this case, because when I was at the pharmacy, I did ask, what's the difference between out of pocket or, because regardless of the prescription, one insurance provider, because I got 2, campus and then outside, will cover it regardless of whether it covers it by name. It covers every prescription to, was it 12% of it? And it's like, wow, thanks. But
you got to do the Good RX. My blood pressure, I get the 90-day one too. So like the big bottle of them.
Yeah.
It's like $15, dude.
Nice. Nice. This is a off-brand blood pressure prescription that my neurologist says I've had good effects with this as it relates to people that have vertigo and Meniere's disease like you have, because it lowers inner ear pressure and so on. And it's like, yeah, but not only do I not have high blood pressure, I've actually got lower than average blood pressure. And I caffeinate and cholesterol,
Come on.
cholesterol like you wouldn't believe. So, yeah.
Maybe you need more blood.
That's my problem. I don't have enough blood. So this is CNN, right? Headline: Charlie Kirk, a prominent conservative activist and Trump ally, dies after shooting at Utah campus event. So I started reading this, right? And this is their coverage of it, believe it or not. And yeah, and what do you see? Like AP. Yeah, see? This is why AP's take on it matters because everyone's pulling off of them. Charlie Kirk, a conservative political activist and co-founder of Turning Point USA, was killed Wednesday after being shot at an event at Utah Valley University, President Donald Trump wrote on his True Social platform. He was 31. Okay, so
31. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
yeah, with 2 kids, 31, and a wife. As Trump remade the Republican Party, Kirk embodied the party. How many times? Oh, wait a minute. And I did this earlier. Here, watch this. Trump. Holy shit.
Wow.
Guys, do you see my point? Like, it's start bragging, you heart healthy monster. Yeah, well, heart healthy, vestibular migraines. There's a fun word. Look that one up. Causing vertigo and nausea and a really shitty detraction from quality of life, as they call it. But this
stochastic migraines.
Yeah. 15 times 15 times, guys. All they was typing Trump. 15, yeah.
Sin up top, buddy.
Yeah.
15 times in one story about Charlie Kirk being killed. You mentioned Donald Trump. You guys are just the height of scum. Just the height of fucking scum.
Can we try that against Kirk? 15 times Trump, how many times Kirk? In the article about him being assassinated, does he outweigh mentions of President Trump? Give it a go. Control F. Let's do it.
Oh, you want to see how many times Kirk comes up? Yeah, okay.
Right, so we've got 15 on Trump. How many times
Darren
on
Root
Kirk?
asks, what's the orange one? The orange one is what I highlighted to search Trump. It's the one I'm currently on. So you don't get lost where the hell you were searching. But let's try Kirk. 25.
Okay, 25. But the thing, like, he is the point of the article.
Yeah, he is the guy.
Bad, isn't it?
It's, you know,
yeah. That's kind of bad.
15 to 25. It's like, gee, are you writing your story for the algorithm? Yeah, you are. You want Trump in the title as much as you want Kirk's name in the title. Yeah. You mentioned that he's a prominent conservative and Trump before you mentioned that he's dead.
That's
Well, I mean, that's
yeah, you're right.
It's the most important part.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. To them, that's absolutely the most important part.
How's that hat doing that?
What do you mean?
Like, is the Invisible Man at his rally? What's going on there?
He's in mid-throw. He's
throwing the
Dumbass.
Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of. Holy shit! I just the Invisible Man with the back of his skull collapsed is standing right there.
Not the time to make that joke, Polly. Good lord.
Well, no, it's fine.
Wind your neck in.
So, Chad, you can let us know the very moment that you want to inappropriately
Kick
switch
Drunkle
gears
from the show. Yeah.
Well,
okay. Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't have survived past Ghost Poo if you were allowing that. Come on.
God
I
damn.
like the word survived in that as well. Like the Hunger Games streaming version, you know?
Actually, I flashed back when I was saying that to Surviving the Internet, the Jackbox game,
Oh, God. Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, I do. Pretty terrible at that game.
Yeah, St. Michael always wins it.
Honestly, I don't even quite get that game. I'll just outright say it. It's like, I don't get it.
That's okay.
A lot of people I play it with don't as well, because they don't actually read what you're supposed to do. St. Michael says, I love that game. And I know you do, because I know one time St. Michael, and that was fucked up as well.
It's I don't know. There's some games that some people say, oh, you'd be good at that because good memory or good recognition or pattern recognition or whatever it might be. But no, for some reason, I just can't get my head around that game. I do fucking awesome at shit.
To a point where the next one's going to be, you know what, the N-word. You know what the N-word is, right? Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for
that. It's the N-word. That's a very nasty word, right? In a lot of ways. It's the worst thing that can happen.
It's the worst thing that can happen. Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, what you don't know is he's actually referring to the word nepotism.
No, he's not.
Oh, no jokes allowed. Holy shit.
No, I mean, just let me have my fantasy that he was talking about an actual N-bomb, okay?
It was an actual bomb.
Yeah. Gearly, thanks for the 925. That COVID spray from last week is my recommend. It's actually an allergy medication I've been taking since 2018 for deep sinus congestion. Remember the if you use this nasal spray, it will actually block COVID. The like 7th study, and that one from Germany demonstrates that it's like, wait, a nasal spray? That's an allergy spray. It's not the fucking COVID vaccine in nasal form at all. It's an allergy medication.
I remember.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just now thinking Friday, we're going to have some fucking hot takes to cover.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, out of 3 shows, Friday is the big one, Sin, so I expect nothing less.
No, he means Nebula. Trump's the best astronomer ever. He's the biggest. He's the best. I wish I could do a Trump impersonation.
He's got the stars. I've seen.
Hey,
stars,
there we
the
go.
best stars.
Person suspected in fatal shooting of Charlie Kirk now in custody. FBI Director Kash Patel says.
Suspected. I got a big fear this person's actually going to get away with it. You want to get the guy, but then like fucking Luigi Mangione, man. You know, like we've all seen what people are going to do. They're going to cheer this cunt on. You know, there's going to be people going like, "Oh, Bella, no, he was innocent. He was at a family barbecue with me at the time." They're going to deify this person because it was someone they didn't like that got assassinated, just like with Mangione. We've seen what happens with these people, and it's disgusting.
Yeah. God, the people that, like, while laughing, supporting what Luigi did. What the fuck is wrong with you people? I mean, you talking about like this is not normal and normalizing the extreme. This is it.
This is the extreme. This is it. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, hold on.
A lot more to come, I'm telling you. And I thought that with Mangione as well. I'm like, we're going to see more of this because of the sheer reaction from it. People should be saying, no, this is, look, I get it. Like, healthcare's fucked, but you shouldn't be shooting someone in the back over it. Let's normalize normal takes when it comes to shit like this.
Whoa,
Don't
shit.
deify these people. Don't see them as
Sorry about that,
heroes
guys.
or anything. They are what they are. They are fucking killers. They're murderers.
Come on. I got my dark mode there we go. Takes a second to catch up. Let's go. There we go. There, guys, have you ever seen this? The dark mode everywhere? Dark reader?
I love that. That's great.
Yeah.
The body is round.
Looney Lenny, thanks for the 750. These fuckers want us dead. They don't see anyone that is moderate as human. I think anyone that is moderate is key to that. Their view of what counts as extreme is like, communists are, you could be a little bit more on the right side of history, wow.
God, I hate that term. But these are the people that say words are violence. Do you know what I mean? So if they actually see this kind of thing as self-defense, they are that fucking batshit crazy.
Listen to the AP with the hot take. Kirk was killed with a single shot in Utah in what is believed to be a targeted attack. Really?
No.
Really?
That's fucking wild.
200 yards away, the sole speaker sitting on stage underneath the fucking little pavilion tent they had set up with his name on it and everything. You think it was targeted, huh? Jesus. Holy shit. It's Robert Kennedy Jr. appears to invoke his family's losses as he reacts to the killing. Okay. Let's talk about Kennedy for a second. Let's say, I'm not trying to open the wrong can of worms here. I want to open the right one. Let's say that you take it as a given that Lee Harvey Oswald is what the Warren Commission claimed him to be. That at the very least,
Right.
he was involved. Because that's all that's required here from my point. One of the things that Lee Harvey Oswald was accused of doing was allegedly shooting at, but not hitting, General Edwin Walker prior to November 22nd, 1963. It was earlier in 63. Somebody definitely took a shot at General Edwin Walker from the alley behind his house through the window into his study where he was sitting reading. Somebody tried to shoot him in the head and kill him. Why? Well, discovered among Oswald's papers, and you can, it's not clear. It's not like Oswald was ever arrested for it. He just came under suspicion after he was arrested for Kennedy's killing. A number of papers were discovered among them, which, yeah, could have been planted. I'm not even weighing in on it. It just raises an interesting thing. You want to see what a right-winger, what a right-wing extremist actually looks like? Take a look at General Edwin Walker. Now, that guy's labeled as a right-wing extremist. And why would you want to shoot him? Like, statements of political intent were discovered among Oswald's papers. And he describes this guy like, oh, he's rising to power. He got kicked out of the U.S. military for the extreme way that he was talking. And talking about attempted assassinations and Oswald. And here we go. M4 Sherman, thanks for the $6. On a random note, have you guys heard about Alberta and other Western provinces are starting to move towards leaving Canada and already have the votes in Alberta to start the process? Yeah, it is. There's a saying in political science that Alberta is the Texas of Canada. And yeah, they're turning Republic of Texas, independent free Texas more every day in Alberta. It's a fascinating thing to watch. And especially because unlike Quebec separating, it's not largely based in culture or some false belief in historical sovereignty or something like that. It's based in political interest. You are simply coming up with policies that are absolutely destructive to our people, our way of life, are unfairly balanced against us. It's deliberate, it's intentional. And because of the political system and the way that it's set up, there's nothing we can do about it. And you will always vote us out of existence every single time. So, what can Americans learn from this? Well, we here have the Electoral College, and it's a wonderful thing, and never let it go. And if you don't know how it works and what it is, learn. Ask your friend, ask Chat GPT, fuck it, ask me, because it's the thing that makes the big difference between the systems. Like, not the only difference, but dude, it's gold. Otherwise you have, here's this big phrase, a tyranny of the majority. Can you imagine if the 5 largest cities in the United States always decided who the president was going to be? That's the way it would be without the Electoral College.
You only have to campaign at like 3 places.
You nailed it. 100%. You would flyover country would, oh my God, that's all it would be literally from that point on. Why would a federal politician ever visit flyover country again? They would be meaningless. Ohio primaries, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Well, shit. And the Senate is built on the same notion. If we're going to have state representatives, then we have to have 2 from every state. Tiny little Maine, tiny little Rhode Island, and huge ass California. Yeah, you still only get 2 senators each. The weight of your population is shown in the House of Representatives, not everywhere. Otherwise, you'd have a tyranny of the majority. It's a great thing. And that's what they don't have in Canada. And that's why the 2 largest populous provinces in Canada will always decide everything for all of them. If the rest of Canada got together and voted in one direction, Quebec and Ontario would decide everything. It wouldn't matter what everyone else thought. Drunkle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just saying hello. How you doing?
Hey, dude. Yeah, no, yeah. Fucking, you're floating around. Yeah, doing my
good.
thing.
Doing good.
Well, I would say that.
I wish we had a proper electoral college right about now. Yeah. I want to correct my earlier dono. Charlie had a daughter and a son just last May. Okay, not 2 daughters. I knew he had 2 children because I've seen him talking before, and he says, my kids, my kids. So I was aware that he had 2 children.
Yeah.
The other thing I started to say there, and it got off track, I've heard it said, like in chat here, though I haven't read it myself, that one of his daughters was there. And I don't know that. I just heard that. I haven't read it, but
I read that too.
Did you? So like, if true, Oh my God. That poor child.
Mhm.
I just how yeah, I got nothing. Words fail. I got nothing.
There are words powerful enough.
Yeah. That,
It's disgusting.
yeah,
I'm
like
disgusted.
that's just beyond fucking disturbing, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you could try and talk about how bad it is, but you'd never get close to it. You know what I mean?
No,
It's just-
yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah, fucking, it's just it just beggars belief that this is real. I'm still trying to get my head around the fact that this has happened. I mean, because when initially, so Charlie Kirk's been shot, I was just like, hold on, is it April? I'm checking the date. Am I trying to get me a fucking late April Fool's here, buddy? Yeah, a fucking part of my head is still going, nah, you're gonna wake up in a minute.
Oh, that's something that I saw happen a number of times recently. The psychopathic fucking freak job that shot those children at the Catholic Mass,
Yeah.
let them die in absolute anonymity. Don't say their fucking name. Fuck them.
Yeah.
It seems like and it seems pointless because everybody else, it seems like, is going to go ahead and name them. And I was watching something the other day, and it's like, this person, a disturbed young person named blah blah blah, who and starts talking about all this biographical information before they eventually get around to did this shooting. And it's what the hell?
Just for now, instead of name, we just substitute piece of shit.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
just like the shooter in absolute anonymity. And unsurprisingly, said this over and over again, and it needs to be we need to root out, the seeds of violence and so on, and mental health and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So you guys, whoever the fuck you are all into understanding commonalities and what is generalizable about school shooters and incel shooters and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Self-styled shooters that radicalize themselves or in isolation become radicalized. It's like, there's no way you can track them. Yeah, but there is. So what is generalizable? How do you even go after this? We need to have like they always say on the news, when they get the panel of tall foreheads all sitting around talking about, we need to have an honest conversation in this country. The empty, hollow fucking
forehead.
bullshit that they talk. Okay, you want to have a real conversation? Shut the fuck up about the shooters' names. You know why? That's the one consistency and through line that you can draw between all of the mass shooters. They study each other, and guess what was found among that fucking psychopaths? Their writings and their collections and their news clippings, idolization and studying of other mass shooters. Stop that. They know it is a fast track to fame and notoriety when they feel unrecognized, no matter how recognized and centered they are. They're the center of like their parents' life, their doctor's life, their every fucking buddy's life, because they cry for attention, cry. And no matter how much you give them, it won't be enough. So they want to go out in infamy. Take a look at all the shit that psycho wrote all over their rifle. It's like, and every single fucking side decided to take it's stuff about Trump. Oh, it was stuff about this. It was stuff about everything. It was crazy.
Yeah, remember, I pulled it up. It said fart N-word.
Yeah, Sin, there was a fucking Lenny face. A fucking Lenny face on the rifle. If that doesn't tell you about just the everywhere, in every direction. I always want to catch it all over the fucking place. So everyone's going to talk about this. Why? Because they don't want to die in the fucking lack of notoriety and lack of attention that they feel is their right to. And it's like, yeah, I guess we can have we need to have an honest conversation in this country. There's Van Jones and all the other fucktards who get paid wild amounts of money to fucking spin opinions they probably don't even hold and argue against their so-called ideological enemies while they all go get drinks afterwards and wonder how they can network better on social media. What the fuck? Talk about things like like, what were they posting? What were they saying? Oh, yeah, let's come up with more biographical information and talk as much as we can about the details of this person's life that you actually don't give a fuck about unless they did this. And then end every fucking conversation with, we need to remember the victims. Fuck.
Yeah.
Just drives me fucking nuts.
I can't even
it's
add
not
anything to that.
Well, I guess you can check off Polyrant. No.
So we got other news then, or?
Yeah, do you want to switch
We
gears
only got,
hard
like,
and snap
10
some bear
minutes or
teeth
so.
off? Yeah, let's do it. All right.
I got out at like 7-ish.
Oh, so in 11,
As have I,
in
yeah.
11
So
minutes
let's
flat?
speed run this shit, man. Let's speed run it.
All right.
It's
Kiro-
been a good show, regardless. It was always going to overshadow everything anyway. I think we all knew that coming in.
Carol Soldier, thanks for the buck. Glenn Beck's daughter was in the tent when Kirk was shot. Oh, wonderful. I'm sure that will be a great memory for her. That's get your blood pressure meds. My blood pressure's
They're probably high now.
yeah. Oh, you know what? One last note. Oh shit. Let me video capture. CDC finds 4% drop in the U.S. death rate in 2024. I read this the other day. Experts say the decline is due to COVID. Okay, let's just. The COVID deaths are going down because of all of the wonderful measures that we put in place. That's the way that it reads, and it's like, yeah, you're just Suicide replaced COVID-19 as the 10th leading underlying cause of death.
Yay!
Self-yeeting.
Well done, everyone.
Self-yeeting is still a higher cause of death than homicides. Still. If that's not a state of tragedy, what is? And it's finally replaced COVID-19 as even with all the misattribution, 100% that COVID, you slip and fall and out a window and drop 10 stories. And it's like, yeah, but they died of COVID before they hit the ground or something. Even then, this is the national tragedy right there, man. That just last sour note before we move on to the funnies. It just pisses me off. Again, it's like, well, heart disease, not surprising anyone's number one, followed by cancer, unintentional injury. So accidents of that sort, intentional or otherwise, come in there. Yeah. And you have to go all the way down to like number 12 or 13 before you get to homicide. Suicide always outclasses it. And nobody talks about that because that doesn't sell news stories. But talking about one person dying somewhere that furthers your political aims, yeah, let's talk about it endlessly. It doesn't forward your political aim. Let's go in complete silence about it and act like it never happened. And if you bring it up, you're a ghoul. Like somebody getting stabbed in the neck on a train, for example. Moving on.
Oof.
Dental nurse wins 25,000 pounds after coworker rolled her eyes at her.
Wow.
What?
Is that all it takes?
Yeah, that's my most puerile, petty story that I could think of to go in a different direction.
I could be a millionaire right now, man.
Yeah.
But why?
Well, a row broke up between two dental workers at an Edinburgh clinic, escalated after the two women had a strained relationship, an employment tribunal heard. Gizina Equibel's gestures, a right proper British woman.
Oh yeah. Proper British, yeah.
Yeah.
She loves fish and chips and a local football team.
Mm-hmm. Her gestures, like repeated eye rolling when her colleague Maureen Howison, 64, spoke, found to breach her contract. Mrs. Howison had worked at dentistry for over 40 years, but the strained relationship with Mrs. Iqbal. Yeah, I think that's how you would say that. And the lack of action from her boss at the Great Junction dental practice led her to have panic attacks and eventually quit. You had panic attacks over a disagreement with another woman that are largely coming from eye gesture or hand gestures and facial gestures like eye rolling, facial expressions like eye rolling. Read through the whole story and it comes down to that. And 25,000 pounds is what that's worth. Arizona inmate filed fake documents for years before officials say he used them to get out of prison.
Nice.
He submitted his own release documents and it fucking worked.
Well, I guess if no one's tried it.
Yeah. You know what, sir?
Solid.
I like a sweet swindle and you managed it, sir.
That's brilliant. Oh my God.
He had been filing fraudulent documents for years.
Let him go.
And he forged his own release documents and they let him out.
This should be one of those things where it's like, okay, now we know in the future.
Yeah. They shouldn't be fucking locking him up again. They should offer him a goddamn job.
Yeah.
For real.
I mean, like, here's the fraudulent order. It's like the court orders the release of this individual, and like this is what I picture in a more realistic environment that Andy Dufresne would have done. This man is Andy Dufresne.
Yes.
You know, this is
Well, I was fucking Catch Me If You Can.
yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely impressed.
I was
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And then it happened in Maricopa County, particularly. It's a good on you, buddy. Police finally caught the guy who's been driving a Formula One car on Czech highways for years. They caught him.
How did they catch him?
In a
they
speed
chased him
trap.
down in another Formula One car.
I get nothing for speed trap. Nothing. Czech highways have been countering a car known as the Phantom since 2019. This Formula-style race car has been flying up and down major highways without lights, a license plate, or any other sort of equipment to make it road legal.
Badass.
Somehow, no one knows, the driver managed to evade capture by police. Maybe it's because he was driving a fucking Formula One car.
Yeah, a ground rocket.
A car that needs a spoiler to keep it on the fucking road from floating off just because.
Now we know.
Yeah.
Now we know. Formula One cars and forging your own release documents. That's how you would get out of jail, guys, or evade jail.
Fuck, dude! I just saw the Hill posted Trump ally Charlie Kirk shot and killed.
Yeah, nice. Real. Stay classy, Hill. Stay classy. To keep on the car theme, body recovered after his car plunged into the Grand Canyon.
Ooh.
Wow.
Still, bet he had a fucking banging view on the way down.
Yeah,
that's the last thing you're ever gonna see. Do you know what I mean?
Hey, you really went off the edge of this fucking cliff? Holy shit.
Should have a railing or something, you know?
On Sunday, September 7th,
driving there.
Park Service officials received reports of a car driving on the south rim of the Grand Canyon, then plunging 300 feet to the rocks below. He died straight up. Well, straight down, actually. He
Yes, yeah.
Ouch. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Jesus.
It's fair. It's fair.
Sorry about that, chat.
It's the fastest his car ever went.
Yeah, that was no Formula One ride, but he went quick, boy. Man accidentally spills deadly cobras and is bitten in his apartment and dies.
Spills? Or were they in a pint glass?
I know. And I thought, what is this, like a
that.
British newspaper? And that's no, Kansas City Star. I'm like, oh, okay. South Dakota man was bitten by a highly venomous and illegal snake at his apartment after accidentally setting it loose.
Yeah, well, that'll happen.
So he had an eastern diamondback rattlesnake and a pair of African forest cobras. And yeah, it was secured in a glass enclosure, but the two cobras had been left inside a plastic tote, which when knocked over, spilling them onto the floor, the owner stepped on one of the cobras, which then bit him.
Yeah, don't step on snack.
Good point. Got a whole flag about that.
Liquor and whores, cigarettes and dope and mustard and bologna, liquor and whores. Fostonia for 50 American. Thank you so much, Fostonia. Woo. I love you, Sin. No, you know, just 6%. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. That is very, very generous on a Wednesday.
You,
thank you so much.
Oh, damn. Misfit outdid me. Oh, hell yeah. And people judge me for running it twice. What's wrong with you?
They're fucking gay, mate. That's what.
Right.
You know, like just bland cookies. You want to have fucking gluten-free gays?
I should show you the original clip where that comes from. How much work it took to get that to look like it did. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. Damn it, Festonia! Thank you for the $50. The half C, you rock. Sending some love to the Otter, and greatly appreciate it. A tip of the fez to you. Okay, I'll complain about that later. Oh, McDonald's not loving it.
That wasn't planned, by the way. McDonald's not loving it. Nah. That was for Stonia. Dude, bless it, mate. He says, and Drunkle knows I know homo love him too. Dude, you didn't have to, mate, you hit me on Monday with a big 150, man. You didn't have to do that. But I'll tell you what, I appreciate it very, very much, mate. Thank you so much for Stonia, who has this week alone now dropped $300 on this show. What a fucking guy. What a guy.
What a guy.
You guys aren't allowed on the Friday show.
Fair. No, yeah, that's cool.
I remember when I went, okay, so way back in the day, I'm loving it, that stupid jingle, and it's an earworm, and I had it in my head all day, and so just, I'm loving it. It wouldn't get out, so I just started with this, and then I'm singing to myself while I'm pulling stuff out of my shoulder bag. Didn't realize that the professor was right behind me as she's walking by, and I'm like, you fucking bitch. And I'll never forget that.
You know, because my old housemate used to go, "It's fucking shit."
Yeah. It's the amount of
I've got a shit.
You gotta look around before you do your own versions of shit like that. Anyway, McDonald's not loving it when a hacker exposes nuggets of rotten security. Okay, my favorite one in this.
Hey!
My favorite one in all of this is they have this online AI now where you log in to apply to McDonald's for employment. Right? And this is across the entirety of the United States. And if you are an executive logging in, you do not need to put a username. And the password was 123456. And you had access to 25 million applications of people's personal information.
Wow.
What was your password? Password?
Yeah.
Guess. I love the subhead, like Burger Slinger gets a McRibbing. Come on. Solid work.
I'll complain about that later. Australia to spend 1.1 billion on underwater strike drones, and nobody has these.
Cool.
That's brand new tech that they're going to develop.
That looks dangerous, man.
Right? Like, look at the size of that fucking thing, man. This looks like something out of the Robotech RPG I used to play back in the day. It's just.
That's some shit that like a James Bond villain would have stolen from a government or something. That could be like a scientific vessel, and it would still look scary. You're like, oh no, but it's for underwater research. You're like, yeah, but why'd you paint it black? It looks evil.
Yeah. It's called the Ghost Shark.
I see a red ship
The Ghost Shark long-range drone will be built under contract with
Ghost Shark
and Drunkle, Australia. Deputy Prime Minister Richard Miles said. This is the highest tech capability in the world, and it will be. It's capable of engaging in intelligence gathering, surveillance, reconnaissance, and strikes. That's right. It's carrying a payload of very high explosives. And boom.
And it's called a Ghost Shark.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's an Australian company developing the tech for it. And they specifically brain drained and farmed people from around the world. This is big national security news, because it's like, oh, well, we didn't even, and all of its fucking surveillance systems and its navigation systems all run off of AI. And that's where they were pulling in professionals and the brainiacs from around the world to be able to run all the software for them. And they're now all in country, and they wrote the contract up with an Australian provider. And it's like, wow, Australia's getting fucking serious, man. Holy shit. Who are you going to call? Ghost Shark. Fuck yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, this guy kills me. Okay. Stateville man faces 11 felony charges after being stopped for a traffic violation.
How many?
Did you say 11?
He said 11.
11 felony charges, I said.
He said 11.
Did I? 11 felony charges. No, that doesn't sound like what I said.
It's canon.
Did I? Okay. Let's go with it. 11 felony charges after being stopped for a traffic violation. What did he have, you might ask? Why, a trunk full of catalytic converters.
Oh, I thought they were hand grenades for a second. Then.
Yeah, pay no attention to that pill bottle that doesn't have his name on it right there. Bless you.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah. So this guy gets busted, gets pulled over, and he did have 25 tabs, 25 and a half tabs of Azlorafam, Azralam. I'm assuming that's a downer like lorazepam is. Pills, the sheriff said. During the search, the deputy also discovered 11 catalytic converters in the trunk, which isn't necessarily illegal, but stealing them and then reselling them without licensing, that is illegal. Because
stealing them without a license.
Well, no, stealing them and selling them without a license. Selling catalytic converters without licensing, yeah, that's illegal.
Yeah.
because for those of you who don't know, they contain all kinds of precious metals, rhodium, platinum, because of the way that they function. Long story, doesn't matter. The point is they do, and they've got a high resale value because of that, and people will steal the catalytic converter right off your vehicle without you even knowing, because there's a lot of money in it. Somewhere between $100 and $1,000 worth of precious metals in each one. To ensure the matter was thoroughly investigated, Deputy Ball photographed the catalytic converters, collected his information, but then let him go. Okay, check it out what he was arrested for later. He did
11 times.
Well, yeah, eventually. On Friday, okay, he's arrested. They obtain a search warrant for him, and they search him a few days later on September 5th, and he's arrested after attempting to sell some of those stolen catalytic converters while in custody at his detention center. He was served with warrants that were also pulled for then from that original search where, we're going to search your house for the rest of this stuff. And yeah, they found him. Check out his list of previous criminal activity. Misdemeanor shoplifting, 2 counts of misdemeanor larceny, misdemeanor breaking and entering, 2 counts of driving while impaired, 14 counts of driving with a license revoked, 14 felony receiving goods represented to be stolen, and felony attempted trafficking of heroin.
Man, that's more than 11T. That's 12T.
I mean, I got a name for people like this. Fucking cop magnet. What the fuck, man?
Criminal. It's just an all-round bad guy, really. Look, Polly, I've got to run, buddy.
All right, you know what? I'll jump to the last story. And we can share
Okay, yeah, cool.
We can share it together. The original name of this stream was Sugar Salt, and the rest of it's a secret. And here's why. KFC's introduced their newest branding item, KFC jelly beans.
No.
Come on. No. They taste like fried chicken, gravy, and sweet corn, all for your delightful candy pleasure.
Why? Just sell chicken, for fuck's sake. You're doing the fucking KFC scented candles, fucking Christmas logs, fucking, Colonel Sanders' own condoms. Just stick to fucking chicken. Stop trying to innovate the brand. You're already killing it out there, KFC.
I want these. I don't know what you're talking about.
Section.
But I bought the KFC log that when it burns, it smells like KFC. It's fantastic.
No.
I showed up with it at my friend's house, and I was the most popular guy at that party, man. Everyone loved me.
You're the most popular guy at every party.
That's true. That's true. All right, so Sin, you know what to put in the next love package that you send to Drunkle.
Just a photo of Polly. That's enough for me.
No, the jelly beans. Fuck.
I want Polly-flavored jelly beans. Right, chat, I love you. Festonia, I love you just slightly more than the rest of the chat. Sinatra, I love you. Polly, I tolerate you. Have enjoy the rest of the stream, guys, and I'll see you both Friday.
But I'm here anyway, so
it's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's one-way traffic here. That's fine with me. Catch you later, guys.
Laters. All right, so there it is. We're going to wrap it up. If you got any questions for, not Drunkle, but, Sinatra or myself, or ways that we can judge Drunkle, by all means, let us know. Yeah. But, stop. There we go. I want to leave the KFC beans up on the... Yeah, awesome. Wait a minute. Did Sin go too? Because I know he said he had to go.
I was muted. My bad. But I do have to get a move on. Yes or no to whatever questions were going to come through. I'll see you guys Friday.
I will be there, which will be when?
5:30 EST, and that's it. That's all that matters.
5:30 p.m. AM on Christmas Island. You guys rock at Flying Fish Cove.
All right. Later, buddy. Good show. Love you. Bye.
All right. I will take a minute to say goodbye here. KFC jelly beans. Really? Yeah. You know what the best thing the best thing that KFC came out with was that log. It's one of them compressed burn for 3 or 4 hour logs. And seriously, when I was going over to my friend's house, I stopped off at 7-Eleven just to get an energy drink on the way over for a little Christmas get together. And they had those logs there. I bought one because I didn't want to show up empty handed. I was going to stop off and grab a bottle of wine or something like that. And no, I grabbed that log. Seriously, he threw it in the fireplace. He didn't have a fire going already, but it's like, oh man, I got to light this thing. And it doesn't smell like the fryer. It doesn't smell like, hot oil. It's the 11 herbs and spices that fill the place. And it's fucking fantastic. Yeah. And on top of that, they also came out with a perfume. Now that was a terrible idea. Does anybody know the name of the perfume? Little pop culture quiz for the Colonel's brand, well, perfume and cologne, actually. It's called number 11. I love it. Brilliant. So yeah, this is my new second favorite thing that KFC's come out with. Seriously, I bet you the gravy and fried chicken was. I don't know so much about the sweet corn. I think they just wanted something in there that was relatively sweet, because jelly beans and whatnot. But yeah, nope, country fried steak and white gravy with KFC biscuits and wedges. Yeah, right. Fuck yeah. All right, if you guys don't have any particular questions on our way out, I will head us out. Let's try and keep our general blood pressures low when reading how the news media is handling the Charlie Kirk shooting, assassination, deliberate murder, because it's not going to be very fun over the next few days listening to these people. Oh man, I was about to say trump up the causes, but that's exactly, no pun intended, that's exactly what they're going to be doing, damn it. All right, everybody, thank you very much for coming by. Thank you very much for the donations. Greatly and sincerely appreciated as always. You guys rock. You will see us over on Sinatra channel on Friday. And also, don't forget, my birthday stream is coming up this weekend. It is my birthday this weekend, so Noir Bar will be my birthday stream. It's going to be fun. Got a whole bunch of stuff stacked up. We didn't do a house exploration last time, so we're going to do one this time. Got a double, triple, and a return to some old stuff for that. And a bunch of other fun stories and jazz of that sort. So, join us there. Have a good time. Feline, thank you for the few stories that you sent to me. Greatly appreciated, including the jelly bean one. You rock. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Hit me up on Twitter or something. I'm there more often now. Laters all.